What's Pretty Boy? Pretty Boy ain't chime in yet?
Yeah, the one you talking about, the one that told us to get on at 4:30.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah. He tell you what's the name was whooping his ass in basketball?
Who?
Taylor. Taylor.
Oh, Taylor be popping him?
Crushed.
That don't surprise me.
He said every time they go to one of them games, with the arcade where you're doing that, she'd be killing them.
So ain't he the one that said, like, when he first introduced himself to the show, he's the one that said he's the best in real basketball, right?
He said send him that link again. That's what he said. Yeah.
He said that.
Yeah.
I
You
was
mentioned
asking.
it 100 times. Yeah.
Not bad, man.
Suck.
It is your bad.
Suck. And you want $50 an episode.
I wasn't gonna say it.
See my face? This right here, $50.
That's worth $50?
That's worth $50.
Nigga,
Really, it's really $250, but I'm giving y'all the family discount. So.
Appreciate it. We really should get the real athlete in your family on here. The one who was whooping ass in basketball yesterday.
I heard about that.
Oh my gosh.
I heard about
like, let's be real. You gotta let her win.
Do you really?
You gotta let her win.
I have to disagree with that.
never in a million years.
I have to disagree with that.
If you beat me,
I wouldn't even let Caden win.
That's different. It's a boy.
I don't. Absolutely not.
No, I wouldn't even let Caden win. It's not happening.
He goes ass out there. Damn right. And I'm gonna enjoy it while I can.
That's how you learn. That's right. That's how you learn.
Hey, look, the way I look at it, when he finally beats me, he'll be so proud of himself.
Exactly. It won't be like you gave it to him.
Right. He will have earned it. And then twofold, let me enjoy it while it lasts. All right.
Yeah, because once it's gone,
I'm
I'm a witness to that. Once that shit is gone, it's gone.
At some point, he's gonna be bigger, more athletic, and I'm gonna enjoy this shit while it lasts. Okay.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Exactly.
I'll be backing him down and shit.
Seriously, that's messed up.
I'm doing phase over the left shoulder. I shit you not.
I thought you was just shooting jump shots.
No, bro, I'm backing him. I'm putting him in a post. I'm doing it all, bro.
So I be backing him down. Wow.
A little butt bump. Back him up. Where you going?
Wow.
Stand up.
That's good stuff.
Come on now. Put up through the ringer.
How about them Cowboys? Yeah!
Anyways, hello everybody. Yeah, agree to disagree. Back on your I will say televisions because I found out I did some research. Most of our viewers watch us on their television. Fun fact of the day. So on your televisions and
yeah, that's fine.
Lowercase tablets, cell phones, all that other shit. Welcome to the show. I am one of your hosts, Trey. This is my co-host, my father. Go ahead, Dad.
Man with the plan. Check out the dogs. Yeah, buddy. No introduction needed.
Shout out.
Don't forget the little house.
Oh, you got the boxes. Okay.
The bigger the box.
Okay, no.
We joined by our other co-host, his other son, because I'm the important one. His other son.
Ooh, shots fired.
I'm the firstborn. Come on now.
Leska's child.
What up, man?
Go introduce yourself there, dog.
Terrell. If you don't know who I am by now, I mean, I don't know what you're doing. I'm Terrell.
No introduction needed, right?
No introduction needed.
There you go.
Nonchalant all the time.
All the way up until episode 1006. Okay, introductions forever. Get used to it.
Got it. All right.
I don't mind. That wasn't that aimed at you, but all right.
Just make sure it's known. It's clear. All right.
Anyway. I mean, it's like episode 15. I mean, it's pretty clear. You've been doing it since the beginning, so it's clear.
You only on episode 5, nigga. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Part-time player. Welcome to the show today, guys. Today we got a packed show for y'all as usual, starting with THIBS getting fired. We are immediate reactions to that, what we think is going on with that. We'll do an NBA Finals preview, of course. We'll switch over to the NFL after that to discuss our Dallas Cowboys, except for Terrell. He's not a Dallas Cowboy fan, but our Dallas Cowboys.
I wasn't a Dallas Cowboy fan.
Anyways,
I want them to win.
Anyways,
I just don't watch them because they have the worst quarterback in the league. That's it.
Stop it. Stop it.
I want them to win.
Blasphemy.
I would love to see them in the Super Bowl.
Blasphemy.
All right,
but
part-time fan.
Part-time fan.
Fan.
If they're winning, hey, I'm there. Bandwagon.
Bandwagon.
And then we'll finish up to discuss some of the trade rumors bubbling in the NBA, discussing two specific players, of course. But other than that, without further ado, y'all ready?
Ready.
Yes, sir. Ready, spaghetti.
So I'm just going to freestyle it off the top of my head. Sorry in advance, viewers. Heading over to the NBA, I'm already fucking up. We will head over to Madison Square Garden, New York City, where Tom Thibodeau has been fired. The New York Knicks have decided to part ways with their coach of the last 5 years, Tom Thibodeau, after steadily increasing their records over the last 5 years. I think it made playoffs, then missed the playoffs, but then it went second round conference finals. So after that, they have decided to go in a different direction for a load of reasons. So starting with our resident New York Knicks fan, what's your immediate reaction?
Shocked.
Shocked.
I can see that.
I was utterly shocked. When it came over my phone, I was shocked. But me and you talked about this, and I told you that he may get fired, and they will bring in a voice that's a little bit more
I've been saying
stern.
it for 2 years now.
Mike Malone, I think, is going to be the next coach of the New York Knicks. They play too. I didn't like the fact that he relied on Jalen Brunson so much in the playoffs.
Right.
He didn't have a plan B. He didn't have a plan B. You know, his defensive scheme was bad once he put Mitchell Robinson in and forced Cat to play against Pascal Siakam, who dogged him. I mean, he cooked him. He cooked him.
I mean, embarrassed.
He embarrassed him. Yeah, he embarrassed him. So was that the reason why he deserved to get fired? No, I still don't think he should have got fired. I think he should have got another year. He is the second winningest coach in Knicks history, something like that.
I mean, off the top of my head, he's certainly the most successful
Most successful, yeah.
Most since successful. The turn of the was it century? So since 2000, he's definitely the best.
Since 2000, yeah, since 2000, he's been the most successful. You know how New York is. If we're not making noise, we don't exist. Firing a coach gave us the headlines that it took the focus off of the fact that we lost to the Indiana Pacers. That's what that was.
I didn't think about it like that.
Yeah, that's what it was.
That makes sense.
You think that's what it was?
Yeah, that's what it was.
I honestly think,
and it's another reason to protect Cat, because now firing Tibbs, it's no player's fault that they lost.
No,
yeah,
it's not a player's fault
on the coach. And to me, I would just say it's kind of like the Mike Malone situation. It's funny you referenced that, but only because it seems like their mind was already made up. And outside of winning a championship, there was nothing that was going to change their minds. I think
getting there. If he'd have got there, yeah.
Okay, maybe if
you think if you would have got there, they would have kept him still.
I think they would have kept him. Yeah.
It's hard to fire a coach.
I'd have thought they would have fired him.
It was a lot of reasons why.
I think their mind was made up after the regular season when they couldn't beat any of the good teams.
Yeah, but then they made it to the Western Conference Finals. I think they started talking about it after they lost that first game.
I think they brought the conversation back up.
Okay, all right.
For sure. I really think their mind was already made up afterwards. I think with Tibbs, and this is no shots, I think you've reached your ceiling with Tibbs.
No, I agree with you.
I've been saying this for the last 2 years. Tibbs got to go. I was saying this when Julius.
How long has he been a coach?
5 years since 2020.
5 years. Okay.
But didn't they just extend him?
They did. They got to pay him out $30 million.
That's crazy, man.
$30 million?
Fire me. Like that. Yeah, please hire me. Fire me. Fire me. I'm good. Just
man,
like what was that coach for Phoenix? That did one. Monty Williams.
Oh, Monty Williams.
Getting paid.
1 year into his extension. Fired. Yep.
No, he just signed 1 year and he got fired the very next year. He came in from New Orleans. What's he at?
New Orleans, yeah.
New Orleans, right. Then Phoenix signed him, and then they fired him the very next year.
That was 1 year?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. He's getting paid from New Orleans, plus he's getting paid from Phoenix.
That's crazy.
That's coming in.
Chilling.
Yeah.
Right.
Fat dude drinking lemonade all day long.
Man, I'd be like, I don't care what y'all do on the court. Go.
Yeah, I'm good. Right. I'm good, man.
I'm gonna play.
Yeah, I'll be on my phone checking my bank account going, yep, direct deposit.
Oh, y'all know the plays. Y'all professional.
He got that thing pinged.
Okay? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Every 14th and 28th.
Yep.
That's crazy.
But I would just say it seems as though they already had their mind made up. I would say from the beginning or from the end of the regular season towards the end, this doesn't look so bad if y'all lose to us. You know what I mean?
Right. Because it was expected.
Which is what I think they expected to happen.
Yeah.
But I think their mind was already made up. THIBS is a good coach, but I think you reached your ceiling with THIBS. It seems as though his offense has always been just point guard heliocentric. And we've seen it with Derrick Rose, now Jalen Brunson, in the past, James Harden. The heliocentric style, hell, throw Luka in there, doesn't necessarily work for winning championships, and that seems to be his only style. So maybe he just wouldn't budge. Maybe he wouldn't use the bench. Maybe they've had these conversations about this, and they just already, kind of made up their mind about the situation. THIBS had to go. THIBS had to go. It sucks because of the success that y'all had this season. But
we overachieved. Let's be clear.
Y'all overachieved. Y'all weren't supposed to, and I don't say this y'all just weren't supposed to beat us.
No, it wasn't.
So,
I don't agree with that part, but okay.
You don't agree with what?
Them not supposed to beat the Celtics. Why not?
Because the Celtics were favored to win. They were the reigning NBA champions.
Well,
they had a deeper bench.
That's literally the definition.
Oh my gosh. Like
this only wants to troll me. We have a chat.
I don't want to troll. I don't want to troll.
But we got to
troll. I like
the whole time. The whole time.
Oh my gosh.
The Celtics, right? Every goddamn time the Celtics was losing, this man was all through the chat. Let's go Celtics. Ooh, Jason Tatum. But when they start losing, the fucking chat is silent. Can't hear a word. Don't know what's going on. Now all of a sudden they just weren't supposed to. You a troll. That's what it is.
Man, I guess that when you put it that way, I mean, I guess I really can't. I can't really say much back to that one.
Crickets. Where do you think the Knicks go from here, y'all? What do they do?
Knicks?
You said Mike Malone, Dad.
I say Mike Malone.
Mike Malone. And any new players?
Honestly, I think firing Tibbs makes it clear, but I think firing Tibbs says we're going to keep the team.
We're going to keep the team. Yeah. We're going to bring
okay. But like but like bring anybody on. Like
I think they extend Mikal Bridges because they have to. They gave up too much to him. I think they don't extend Cat.
Okay.
I don't.
It's going to take too much.
It's going to take too much, right? So they're not going to extend him. And they,
even
like you said,
you know what I mean? Jalen Brunson only making $30 a year.
I'll tell you a trade the Knicks can look at right quick if they want to make a move. Trade Mitchell Robinson to the Lakers for Dalton Connect.
Ooh, no, he's nice. He's really nice. Keep him at the Lakers.
I know. Yeah,
he's nice. He's nice.
I would try to get
or Bronny.
Who?
Nah. Troll. What I tell you, troll. Troll.
Oh my gosh.
Robinson. I'm gonna trade important bench player for important bench player.
Who?
Austin Reeves. Okay.
I don't see them.
Well, Luka's there now.
The Lakers need a big man, and we need shooters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Y'all can use some spacing. Y'all can use another secondary ball handler that isn't Jalen Brunson.
Because we still got Precious Achiuwa on our bench. He's a free agent, though.
Nah, he probably
Okay.
We can offer him a qualifying offer and keep him for another year.
in a slot. He's behind 2 big men.
Yeah, but if we get rid of one of them, he'll be the second big man.
You want Precious Achiuwa?
I want shooters. Whichever one of them big dudes can get me some shooters.
That's what Cat's supposed to be, though.
Boo.
Thank you.
Boo,
Say what you
Cat.
want to. The dude can shoot. He's an offensive. He's got the
Okay. So you bring in a new coach that can get the two of them to work together, and the problem solved.
There you go.
Okay.
And then you go get a bench, but you go get a nice solid bench.
Yeah, they man.
Because they could. I mean, say what you want to about Tibbs and his lack of bench use. Who's he gonna throw out there?
He didn't have anybody.
Who the hell was he gonna throw out there?
He didn't have anybody.
Who had
he had Payne, he had Shammert, he had
came alive in the very last game of the season.
DeLon Wright was still in the league. I didn't even know he was a Knick.
I didn't even know that.
He popped up. I'm like, whoa, I didn't even know he was a Knick.
I didn't even know he was still in the league.
Either.
Deuce McBride. Notice
he's
named a whole bunch of fucking guards.
Yeah, no big man except Precious Achiuwa.
Damn the big man. No, where's the wings? Where's your wings?
No wings.
Michael Bridges.
He starts.
Oh yeah, I did not know he started for some reason. I did not know that. Okay. Yeah, they need a bring people in.
They need a 3-and-D like Rui Hashimura, but they need a bench, like you said. I'll tell you somebody that's good coming off the bench. Hunter.
Hunter. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Atlanta.
Does he play? Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah, he plays for Atlanta.
No, he
played.
No, he plays for
Cleveland now.
Cleveland. Oh yeah.
Yeah, or Karis LeVert, for that matter.
A little long in the tooth now.
He might be long too, but he can get you a bucket.
Yeah, he get a bucket.
So let me ask you this question, right? This is a little bit off topic, off the next topic. Do you think the Supermax is a good thing?
No, that we've already talked about this. Supermax going to be gone in the next collective bargaining agreement.
Because here's the thing.
It's bad for the league.
It is terrible for the league.
Yeah, for sure.
It's terrible for the league. And no disrespect to Cade Cunningham, that's my dog, man. I like watching him play. But now that he made All NBA, he automatically, his next contract is going to be 265.
5 year to, I think it's
270, right? 265. He got a $45 million bump just because he made All NBA.
Yep.
45 million
extra.
Yep.
Extra.
And as much as I love player movement, that's not necessarily good for the league. Because if you're Detroit, or if you're a Detroit fan, you don't even want the thought of Cade being gone. You know what I mean? He's probably the best thing y'all had since
in a long time. Yeah, since the Bad Boys.
Or
Bad Boys, yeah.
So y'all probably want to hang on to him, but 60
million. You have to. But that's 35% of your cap now.
Exactly. Honestly, I don't know. Let me see. Let me just do some quick little research. I don't know when the next collective bargaining agreement is.
It was an 8-year contract.
8 year? When?
Yeah.
CBA. $265 million, boy.
Just to make an All NBA. And I give you another one.
Okay, I got you.
Mobley
we were talking about that. Evan Mobley is I think a better example. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he was balling.
On your team, he had to take up 35% of the cap.
80. I mean, but fucking Evan Mobley. Evan Mobley.
He was balling this year.
He was, but he's not 265.
He's not 265. Not even close. He was balling.
And you gonna tell me I gotta give you 265 just because you made an All NBA team? The owners, as much as they thought it, and I thought it was a good idea too, to try to keep people stationary. But the problem is the money just keeps going up, and the cap can't keep up with the amount of money these people are making. Now, I'm all for one superstar teams. You know what I mean? I kind of like this landscape of 1 to 2 superstars kind of really getting out of
instead of the big three.
Yeah, instead of the big 3 super team era. I'm glad we're getting out of that. But there's got to be a happy medium somewhere because Shea about to make $70 million a year,
and so is Jokic.
And if Luka didn't get traded, him too.
Him too. How do you justify that? How do you justify that to the American people, the NBA fan base, that this dude is making more than a CEO of a major company?
I
Just
think
fucking play basketball.
that's where the NBA, I think, struggles with. The NBA struggles with relatability. Like you got people like Steph out there who are,
Clean cut.
yes, kind of relatable. You look at him, I can see myself in Steph Curry. You know what I mean? I'm not the shooter, but we are around the same size. We are around the same build. I can trick myself into thinking I could be Steph Curry, right? So there's the relatability fact there. But where you mess up is you got these people making 60, 65, 70, 75 million dollars and then like whining about it. Whining about it. And so you lose your everyday average person, especially on the relatability factor. Are y'all supposed to care? Who knows? That's up to y'all. But I'm just telling you what it is. You will automatically lose that relatability factor with the normal person because you talking about feeling like you deserve more than $60 million a year, Dak Prescott. And people like us are struggling with $15 an hour. You know what I mean? It's just
you said Dak Prescott, right?
You want me to say it?
Yeah. Wait, what'd you say?
Dak Prescott.
Yeah.
You lose the relatability when you start doing like that.
Troll.
Oh no, I wasn't trolling. I was serious.
Not you. He knows who I'm talking about. Troll.
You lose relatability. Average everyday person do something like that. That's my personal opinion.
Nah, realistically, bro, it's like, especially, don't get me wrong, a sport probably that everybody can play. Like I was gonna sit here and say they lost relatability, and this is a little bit off topic in baseball, but I mean it's not that hard to hit a baseball and run to a base. Not saying hit a home run, not saying at a 90 miles an hour.
Contact.
Just hit the ball. Right. Swing a ball and hit it. I feel like anybody in the world could do that. Not to sit here and say anybody can be an MLB.
No, for sure.
But basketball,
long enough, you can hit one.
I'm gonna say, right, basketball, like it's just it gets to a point where this is not even a game, like a sport. It's just like a game. Like y'all right, it's a show. It's like, okay, well, I know I can get this call. I know I can whine about this. I know I don't really have to play hard defense. I know I can't play hard defense because I'll get a foul call, but I'm getting paid $70 million a year. I'm getting paid $70 million a year for what? For what? To talk about on a press conference how you eat Skittles and yogurt before you work out to make you feel like you're relatable to me, nigga. We ain't relatable. I can't eat Skittles and yogurt before I work out.
I don't like Skittles.
It's like some stuff is just it with basketball more so. Like y'all said, it's just not. I cannot relate. Yeah, I can play basketball, sure, but I cannot relate to these niggas. I do not agree with none of them foul calls.
A lot of the mentality, like this is where you become
greed. They get greedy.
This is where you become fans of guys like Dame, right? But not because he didn't take the money. Dame still took the money in Portland, and then got traded away. But he said something one time. I think somebody asked him if he feels pressure, and he was like, "Pressure? No, I play a kid's game."
You do.
Appreciate it, bro. Thank you. He said pressure is the people who don't know what they're gonna eat tonight.
Right.
I play a kid's game and I get paid handsomely for it. Said I feel no pressure. You know what I mean? And I can respect that. Say what you want to about he has no competitive edge. Miss me with that. We're looking past that right now. Or a guy like Jalen Brunson who could have waited a year, especially after this playoff run, could have waited a year and took as much money as he wanted to, but signed a year early and took a significant pay cut. I can fuck with that. You get the bigger picture.
What are we talking about when you say significant? How much are we talking about?
What if I'm not okay? Here, I'll give you a number.
It was like 10 million. He gave up what, like 6?
No, I think it was more. How much did Jalen Brunson give? let's see, he gave up $113 million in potential salary. So he signed last year for 156 when he could have waited a year and signed for 269.
It's a lot of money.
He gave up $113 million.
It's a lot of money.
That's somebody who gets it. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to couch out pockets.
That's somebody that's grateful.
Yes, I said
I'm happy to make 100 million.
Pockets. I get it.
It is counting. I'm counting your pockets.
I just mean, look, make your bread. If somebody willing to give you $60 million, take the $60 million. I
damn right.
Right.
Okay,
but please don't misunderstand. But when y'all lose us, when y'all lose reality, you know what I'm saying? Y'all lose touch of reality and start thinking. Y'all talking to these normal people like we're NBA, like we're superstars, like we're NBA players, or like we know some of the things y'all go through. I could give a fuck, you know what I mean? All the personal problems, a lot of the stuff y'all go through, guess what? We go through it too, but we can't travel.
Except worse. Right.
Except worse.
Except worse, because
we can't
I still gotta wake up tomorrow at 4 o'clock in the morning
to forget
and
about
go to a job that I'm not making $60 million.
I gotta go back to work tomorrow, bro. Like,
man,
I'm not on the TV. I'm not on the TV talking about practice.
Practice.
I don't gotta go play a game tomorrow where I can fake a foul and score 14 points off of free throws. SGA. It's like that reality, it's just not. It's just not.
Just lose touch of reality. And
football need to stop doing the same thing though with all that softness.
The football,
I get it.
You know what's funny about football? Football, I think, does a pretty good job of not keeping people grounded, but you know what helps keep people grounded in football?
No guarantee contract.
Ba-ding.
No guarantee contract.
Ba-ding. Spot on.
You're asking your cut any time. I feel
at any given time. I don't know if I'm not saying the NBA should go to that at all.
They should,
but you know, maybe they should, maybe they shouldn't.
I think all
it hasn't been like that for so long. You're gonna have to do some fighting in a CBA to get that done. So I just don't think it's gonna happen.
They're gonna stop playing,
right? They're gonna stop. They're gonna stop on strike.
They still gonna play.
They
don't have no choice.
Them checks start getting the 28th to the 14th don't come in like it's supposed to.
Right,
guys. If players sit out, who y'all think is losing more money?
Who do you think has more money?
Who do you think is losing more?
No, but who has more to lose?
You're right. You're right.
No doubt. They have a lot more to lose.
But you and I both know.
Especially look, especially the ones that aren't making that much money. They're still bench players, and
I promise you, their voice don't matter.
Players, but their opinion does matter. So if you have them, it gets to a point where you have to be a teammate. It's not about you.
Go out there with 5 Scalabrinis.
Yeah, if the one James Harden on my team is supposed to be my teammate, he's supposed to come out here with me.
As much as I like to agree with you, I just don't think that's how that works. We've seen them strike twice.
Okay, but I mean,
who has more money? They did it. You're right. I'm not saying you're wrong when you say they have more money, but both times ownership gave in, not the parent, not the players.
Yeah,
because they're losing more money.
Yeah,
they're losing way more money than NBA players are losing a salary, right? So let's just use the Supermax. NBA players are losing a salary. They're losing game checks, right? However much a game check is throughout the season. Owners are losing revenue from tickets, revenue from popcorn, revenue from merch, TV revenue. They are losing, even if they have more money, they're losing way more money than these NBA players are losing. So bench player or not, if the players decide they want to strike, depending on how long, if they prep for it, yeah, they could get away with it. They've done it twice and gotten away with it twice.
Yeah, you're right. But they should still do it. They have more money.
Do it.
And they still have to pay the NBA players their salaries so they can save money on that part.
Theoretically, it's not a bad idea. I don't disagree with y'all. I don't know the route to get there, because if I'm not mistaken, Chris Paul is still the president, right?
Yeah.
And you know Chris Paul about his bread.
Chris Paul, the president of what?
Chris Paul got a rule change in the CBA.
Association. Yeah, he got that
Who
rule
made that
change.
nigga the
He got that
president?
rule change, so I think it has something to do with like not vet minimums, but something about your pay scale increases the longer you play or something. Like that has something to do with
Yeah, but you
Chris
can't sign
Paul.
a
He made
long-term
that.
contract. You can't sign a
Right. You
long
can't sign a
contract.
long-term contract. But still, you see Chris Paul still benefiting off that shit.
They did say that.
Nigga's greedy.
Yeah.
Still benefiting off that.
Especially for a guy who can't win a championship. Shout out Chris Paul.
That's the big thing. I think these niggas are lucky, bro. Lord,
Who's
that's
greedy? Like, what are y'all
another day.
doing?
That's
How do I relate to you when all you do is cry about that you're not making another 20 million on top of the 100 million that you're making a year?
Why the
How do I
hell
relate to you?
are NFL
Actually, I kind of want to bite you now.
No, for real. Like on some real shit. Why are y'all so pressed? Like the NFL almost had a lockout a couple years ago. And I remember it broke beat when the players or when the ownership decided to give them more money. And I was listening to Shannon Sharp and he was like, you dum-dums. Like that's what they wanted. They just wanted to give y'all more money because that's the easy fix. Why don't y'all ask for more health care?
Right. A bigger picture.
Yeah,
right.
like more something like some sort of
Some long-term beneficial.
Yeah, something long-term beneficial because y'all know
mental,
well,
physical beneficial.
this isn't going to last forever. And for most of y'all will go broke after y'all retire. No offense. Y'all will go broke after y'all retire. Or at least you're just not making the same money you do. So I don't understand why making the extra 5, 10, 20 million is more important than setting up, at least physically and mentally, you and your family for the rest of their life, especially when you're all
the people around them.
Dollars.
The people around them are yes men instead of hey brother. You need to listen. You need to think. You need to think about this before you make a decision.
Right.
Nah, I don't get it. But that's another conversation for another day with that. But to wrap it up with the New York Knicks conversation, shout out Tibbs. I think he did his job.
I think he did
Tibbs.
Nah, for sure. I think he did his job. I think they didn't bring him in with this, but Tibbs is very good floor raiser, and he raised the hell out of the floor in New York City, which is phenomenal. You know, I'm big. New York City, I hate to say it, is back when it comes to basketball.
It is.
Yeah.
For sure. So shout out Tibbs with that. You definitely did your job. But it's just time to move on. It's time for a new voice. And I think he squeezed that orange as well as he could squeeze it. It's time to do something different.
Squeezed.
Shout out Tibbs. Heading over to the NBA Finals. We got, again, freestyling this. OKC and Indiana starting tomorrow. Game 1 at, I think, 8:30, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, 8:30 Eastern time.
8:30 Eastern time?
Central, 6:30 Pacific.
Yep. Starting at 8:30, 6:30. Yeah. Y'all know how it goes. Based on your time zone, we got the Thunder who have, I want to say dog walk their way out, but pretty much outside of the Denver series, they have put their foot on this playoffs, basically establishing that they are the best team in the league. And then you got Indiana, the surprise Indiana.
Cardiac Kids.
Also walked their way through this playoffs. Who did they play first round? Milwaukee.
Okay.
Beat Milwaukee.
The worst team in the league. And now they get into the playoffs.
Beat Cleveland. And then beat New York to end up in this NBA Finals. So we got Shea versus Tyrese. I would say a contrast of styles and a battle of two different styles in this league. Who y'all have winning this series and in how many games? Go, Dad.
Indiana.
Oh, go ahead, Terrell. You go first.
Indiana. I'll say six games. But realistically, I just have a feeling that OKC is going to win.
Okay.
I don't like the feeling that I have.
Do you think OKC is going to win and you rooting for Indiana? Is that what you think? Is that what it is?
Yeah. Because
real quick, shout out to my favorite show, First Things First. According to the bylaws, that is not allowed, sir. That's bad for television. So, pick
all right,
one.
I'll go
and
Indiana.
on one.
Dude, Indiana. You know I'm always going to go for the nonsense. Indiana.
Indiana in 6.
I'm about to say, Indiana 6. I've learned to grow a liking for Halliburton. So
Mhm.
Indiana. And guess who else is on that team?
Who we got?
Ben Shepherd.
Shout out Big Ben.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shout
That
out
boy Ben is
Shepherd.
on I'm watching the game. I'm like, is that Ben?
That's exactly who you think it is.
Oh snap. That's
Crazy shit.
so yeah, that's I would want them to win for sure. I just know that the NBA is not a real game anymore, and they don't really whatever. I'm not even gonna get into it. Indiana.
How do you think
Indiana.
how do you think Indiana can pull this out? Because they are definitely significant underdogs.
Scoring and not fouling. Shea, go to Chris Alexandra. Alexandra? Alexander?
Alexander.
Yeah, Alexandra.
Not
Not fouling the queen of Canada.
That would be
But hey now. Let's not don't do too much on that. But nah, I feel like it has to be. I mean, they just gotta come out. It's hard because OKC can score the ball. Like it's hard to really give away for them as not as stat. I'm not as stat oriented as y'all are in understanding of the game. So I'm just gonna go off of guessing and skill. But I mean, I feel like once they score and the hype and the energy and the not fouling is going to be the biggest thing. I feel like that'll help them for sure.
For sure.
That'll be a big thing. But who you thinking, Dad?
You got your Indiana in 6. That's you.
Indiana in 6. Right. Indiana in 6.
What you got?
I got OKC in 5.
Boo.
In 5.
Yes, and I'm gonna throw some matchup problems for Indiana.
Okay, what you got? I got one big one, but go ahead.
Hartenstein is a problem.
Yeah, Hartenstein against Miles Turner is not good. But go ahead.
It's not good for Miles. Then you got Chet, who plays like a 4 against Pascal Siakam. Then you got Jay. He might not.
He's about to work him.
Because OKC's defense was a lot better than Knicks' defense. And plus, the way they was trolling. Did you hear what Gil said about Cat, that he's built like a woman?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. That's kind of.
I don't know about the built like a woman thing, but he's definitely he's certainly disproportionate.
Yeah, clumsy.
Long, skinny legs, big feet, short torso, extremely clumsy. Not good combo.
Not a good compliment. But anyway, then you got
like
Jalen.
Built like a woman is crazy.
That's what
crazy.
He said that 3 times. But you also have Luke Dort. They have more bodies. They have more bodies to throw at Halliburton than the Knicks did. You got Caruso.
For sure.
You got York. You got Jalen Williams. You got SGA. They can throw so many different bodies at him.
And there's no Jalen Brunson.
And there's no Jalen Brunson, right? So I got OKC in 5. I think it's going to be good for the city, for OKC. I used to live in Indiana. I think it's kind of fucked up that they're going to lose, but
I can't believe you.
Them niggas need a win.
I thought you
right now.
Pick Indiana. That's
that city need that state need a win, boy. They need
it this year.
So
yeah.
All right.
I don't. Go Indiana.
So you go.
What do you think, Trey?
5, Dad.
I go OKC in 5. Yes.
Right,
a quick,
a
gentleman's sweep. What do they call it? The gentleman's sweep.
Gentleman's sweep.
Like in 5, you think they're about to win 4-1? Like, come on,
yeah, I do.
Respect.
I'll play it out for you. They're gonna win the first 2.
Wild.
They're gonna win the first 2. Indiana's gonna win the first one at home because of height. Lose the third one, and that's gonna be it. The fourth one.
I don't know, Dad.
Like it sounds good, but it kind of sounds like you hating a little bit.
No, I can care less. I just think OKC's a better team.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here. I really thought about this.
You about to fall on that limb, but
a better team is crazy.
I'm going on a limb here because I did some thinking about this. We've been talking about the show for the last 2 or 3 days now, how we gonna do this. And when we first brought up the topic, I really wanted to find a way for Indiana to win this series. Right?
Did you find it?
Oh, I found it.
Oh yeah.
I found it. So I'm gonna go out. You said what?
You found a genie in a bottle and make you wish?
No, not at all. Not at all. They're gonna need no luck. All right. I'm gonna take Indiana in 6, like Terrell. But I'm gonna look at it a little different. This, to all my basketball fans out there, watch this series. This is going to be fun.
Yeah.
A true styles contrast. You got half court, strong defense, kind of old school, as close to old school 90s basketball as we're going to get in today's age. You got that in OKC, and you got Indiana, who just wants to get out and run. So
Indiana sucks. I mean, OKC, sorry.
It's crazy. So
OKC sucks.
I really, really think two things are going to decide this series. A, how tightly are they calling it? Because if Shea's getting 10 free throws a game, Indiana has no shots. Right? And then the other key is how many fast break points can Indiana generate? Because if you can keep them running and keep them from setting up that defense, Indiana's got a shot to win in 6. I wanted to say in 7, but I think once you get to 7, it's all bets are off, and then OKC is the home team, so they'll have the juice
with the foul merchant.
It's with the foul merchant, So I wanted to say in 7, but I honestly think I want to say Indiana's going to win, so I picked 6. But I honestly think this series is going 7.
You gonna put some money on it?
What you got?
You gonna put $10 on it?
$10?
No.
All right. How about this?
$10. Gambling is bad.
And loser wears winner shirt.
What shirt?
So if you win, I gotta wear OKC.
Okay.
If you win, or if I win, you gotta wear Indiana.
All right. You want to get in on this too, pretty boy?
No,
I don't gamble.
Oh, that's right. You don't gamble. That's right.
He's the child.
Love the Lord.
Yeah.
Jesus only. What was I finna say? Speaking of, you know what it is. Speaking of that off topic. What you want for Father's Day?
I don't know.
You say the same thing every single year.
And
because
can you give us something to work with?
Because my birthday and Father's Day is together.
Okay. What do you want for your birthday?
I don't know. How long have
Is
y'all
it
known?
his fault for not knowing, Terrell? Or is it your fault?
I know what you like.
How long have y'all known?
But maybe you gained a new interest.
60 years y'all know me. Figure it out.
Maybe you gained a new interest. I don't know.
I'm only
I don't
30.
know.
Figure it out.
Whatever.
Yep.
Whatever.
And it better not be lame.
I lost my gift last year.
All I'm going to say.
I lost my gift last year.
I did.
Holding on to that too.
But now,
what gift did you lose?
A wallet.
Cowboys wallet.
Yeah.
Wallet.
Your gift, Nika.
Yeah.
Our gift.
Oh yeah, that's right. We did split that. Forgot about that.
Quick.
Yeah, I forgot because it was my idea. All you did was throw in $50.
All I did.
I let you be a part of that.
Well, either way, I'll be 60. I want something thoughtful. That's it. It ain't got to be big, but it has
thoughtful.
To be. Yeah, and don't.
I'll get Taylor to do it.
Repeat. Do not cheat.
What do you mean? Don't cheat.
Don't ask your mother what y'all should get me for my birthday. Y'all should know by now. 60
I
years.
ain't gonna ask Mom. What's Mom gonna do? Mom can't
I don't
help.
know.
Love you, Mom.
I was gonna ask Mom. I'm not gonna cap. I know that's the first thing I was gonna do. I was thinking about it while we were talking about it, but
no. Y'all both in healthy relationships. Ask your significant other.
She's gonna do the most. She always doesn't. This is not recorded, this part. She always does the most on them gifts, but we're just gonna stop there. Oh Lord. All right, bet. I got you. Right. June 14th is Father's Day, right? Ain't it?
June 14th is my birthday too.
Is it really? Yep. And your birthday the same day?
On Sunday.
Same day. I know, right?
Next Saturday.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
It's on Sunday, right?
Yes. Sir.
Or that's Saturday. That's a Saturday.
10 days from now.
All right, then it's back to back because your birthday's on the 14th.
Yep.
And it's your birthday's on a Saturday and Father's Day.
Father's Day's on a Sunday. That's my weekend.
The weekend of Lee.
The weekend of Lee. Look out.
60 of them.
All right, bet. All right, bet. And
right.
since you want to claim the gifts, nigga, we not splitting another gift. Shoot, say that.
You're hurting yourself.
Little do
I
you
already
know.
know what I'm getting him.
See whose gift is
I don't
better.
need help.
See whose gift is better, favorite child.
Mine.
Guess we'll see.
Okay. You want to bet?
Love the guy. I don't bet.
I don't bet.
Come on.
We can bet push-ups.
Give me a heavenly wager.
Push-ups. We can do push-ups.
You can do push-ups? All right,
Well,
Dad.
how about donation to the church? There you go.
Terrell should be doing that anyways.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's not.
Yeah, okay.
Donation to the church.
Anyway, that's fine. We could do push-ups. That's fine. And what's the number? 60.
100.
His dad's turning 60.
100. 100 push-ups in one sitting. No stopping.
And you tell us.
I can't even do that. I'm
about to say, you count me out.
I can't do that.
I was letting that part fly right over my head.
I cannot do that one.
One sitting is wild. You let us know who's got the best gift, Dad.
Okay. All right.
Most thoughtful gift. Because that's the goal, right? Most
thoughtful.
Most thoughtful gift. I bet.
Anyways, I got OKC. I mean, I got Indiana in 6.
Indiana in 6. I agree.
OKC in 5.
And that okay. You don't really think
like
it's going
5 is crazy. That's what I'm saying. Like 5 is
wild.
That's crazy.
I just laid out some good reasoning for you, and you still don't think it's going to go
yeah,
past.
it's like you did not listen to you at all.
Your reasoning for it, and I laid out my reasoning for it, and I stand by my reasoning.
I agree with the bad matchup, no doubt. But shit, Mitchell Robinson was a bad matchup for
Mitchell Robinson can't hit no free throws. What are you talking about?
He also
that nigga can't do nothing, but
he kept
he can't no free throws.
So far away from the glass.
But Chet can shoot a 3. Chet can rebound.
Okay, let's relax
Chet,
on that
though.
3. Right, let's relax on that 3 a little bit.
He's not going to be guarding Chet. He's going to be guarding
He can
Hart.
put a 3 in a basket. All they gotta do is leave him over for 2 threes in a row.
Nah,
you're not gonna make that many threes.
That's the matchup to watch right there. Pascal and Chet.
We'll see. That's right.
That's the matchup.
Yeah, we'll see.
Work Chet.
Is it tonight at 8:30 or tomorrow?
Tomorrow, 8:30.
Tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah, because Pascal's going to work Chet, no doubt. You're right about the multiple bodies to throw at Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
I agree with that. You got Shea, you got Jalen, you got Caruso. So if they can, if they figure out a way to slow that down, we'll see. But I mean, hell, New York had Mikal Bridges and OG Anunoby.
Who wasn't, but here's the thing, by the time Jalen Brunson passed him the ball, there was only 5 seconds left in the shot clock.
Well, I just mean for defensive purposes. So, I mean, if he could average 26 against y'all, he can't. I think it was 26. 20, something like that. If he can average 25, 26 against y'all, he can't do that against OKC?
No.
You bugging. This is
because OKC plays better defense than the Knicks.
I want a secondary bet. If this, matter of fact, change the shirt bet. If it goes past 5, that's where we'll do the shirt bet.
All right.
Because I can't believe you really think. I think it's going 7 personally.
Okay. All right.
7, and you said if it goes 7, OKC.
Yeah, if it goes to 7, OKC, because home court advantage and whatnot. But I do think Indiana can win this, and if they're going to do it, it's going to be in 6. Got to do that.
We shall see. That's all I'm gonna say.
We shall see.
Shall see.
See tomorrow at 8:30, baby. Headed over to Dallas, Texas, where we will talk about me and Dad's favorite team and Terrell's bandwagon part-time favorite team.
What's wrong? Like I don't know who to have. I like him.
You don't watch enough sports to have a favorite team. You're not locked in like that.
Maybe if like Shador was the quarterback for them, I would watch them all day every day.
Man, I was really
trying
to wish that into existence.
Wait, what's their quarterback's name again? Don Prescott? What's his name?
Oh my gosh. Heading over to Dallas, Texas, where we talk about the Dallas Cowboys. Some fans were thinking, what are the Cowboys doing? Same old after the draft when they picked up some linemen and not much offensive help. However, it seems as though they had a plan in place once they went out what was it, a week and a half, 2 weeks later, and picked up George Pickens
Yeah.
at second receiver to give Dak a little more help on the offensive end. So seemingly as though they have a plan. I will ask you, resident Cowboy fan, Dad, did the Cowboys do enough?
Yes, they did. Or in the immortal words of my favorite presidents, yes, we can.
Immortal, he's still alive.
I know, my bad. Shout out Obama. I'm sorry. Yeah,
Obeezy.
They're
yeah.
trying to kill him off.
Yes, we can. And I'm gonna make at first, again, when they drafted Booker, I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Why do we need an offensive line? Turned around, picked up Pickens. We got Jalen Williams in the backfield. We didn't have a running game last year. We got Ferguson at tight end, all world. Hey, and we got that coming back. I think we did enough. I think we solidified our offensive line. Then in the second round, we picked up a pass rusher. I can't pronounce that kid's name. Plus, we picked up another corner in case Trayvon Diggs doesn't come back healthy. And we got Khalil.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that, man.
Yeah, we got Elam
I
at
hope he
corner
comes
too.
back.
Yeah, our secondary is nice. Okay, Bland, Diggs, Elam, Neville. That's his name. Neville. Yes, second round pick. Our secondary is nice. Where we short at is linebacker. And the one thing that we've always had a problem doing the last couple of years is stopping the run. Stopping the run. So that's the part we didn't address. We got pass rushers now. Philly runs the ball like Waffle House makes waffles. I mean, them shits just constantly comes out.
I like the little Atlanta
Yeah,
reference.
yeah, they constantly come out. I mean, there's nothing you could do about that. So that's going to be a problem for us. But I think, like I said, defensive wise, I think we did all right. I think the NFC East is going to put 3 teams in the playoffs this year. Washington, Dallas, and the Giants. Not the Giants. I'm sorry, Eagles. My bad. Oh, hat's too tight, people.
Okay. Enough to do what, though?
Make the playoffs. That's all they got to do. Make the playoffs.
That's all they have. See, this is where you and I disagree.
We always disagree. So this is not the first time. Me and you did
not be the last time.
The troll disagrees.
And what I don't understand is, although I understand that we have not won or even been to a Super Bowl since I was born, fun fact of the day.
He got kicked out.
Oh, did he? I was wondering why things said admit.
There he goes back now.
Goofy. All right. Even though we haven't made a Super Bowl since I was born, based on the amount of attention and what's the word I'm looking for, and buzz that the Cowboys create on a yearly basis and the things that come out of Jerry Jones' mouth, I don't think the expectation is ever Super Bowl. Now, is ever just make the playoffs. So when you say just make the playoffs, are you saying just get in the playoffs and anything can happen? Or
anything can happen.
Our goal should be to just make the playoffs.
We're not going to be a first seed.
That's fine.
Right, but I think we can make the playoffs.
I see.
It's still better than what we did last year.
We didn't have no quarterback last year.
We still won 7 games.
How much he's seen you watching the game. It was not the team.
I'm telling you, watch. You're gonna eat your words on this one. We're gonna have this podcast.
I'm not saying Dallas won't make the playoffs. That's not what I'm saying. This is where we always disagree. I'm not saying Dallas shouldn't make the playoffs. I'm not saying Dak is a trash quarterback. What I'm saying is Dallas creates this cloud, Cowboys fan over here, over their head, especially with Jerry Jones, that creates unnecessary and very loud expectations. So when you create those expectations on your own, you kind of have to fulfill those expectations. Stop selling false dreams to your fans, right? So my expectation is to win a Super Bowl, something I haven't seen literally since my birth. And we did not a damn thing to win a Super Bowl because Dak Prescott is still a quarterback.
Whoa. Whoa.
You know, we can agree on something, sure.
I am
I'm glad we can agree on something.
on this hill. I will die on this hill.
You're gonna fall on your sword this year, player.
You keep saying that, and I've yet to be proven wrong.
All right.
Dak.
Can he? And Dak, if you ever see this, please prove me wrong. I like being wrong when it comes to these things. I want to see all y'all do good. I just don't think I am. You are an above average quarterback whose production tails off in the postseason when we need you most. Fact.
All right. Things
you are
change.
James Harden.
Yeah. People change. Situations change.
Brian Schottenheimer supposed to do that for me?
Never know.
Or is George Pickens the magic elixir? Crash out, George.
Know. We'll find out in about 90 days.
The exit in 90 days.
Yeah, football season starts about
Travis Hunter.
Playoffs.
Playing cornerback and wide receiver.
And even if we haven't made Super Bowls, we've had, would you agree, Dad? We've had
some good teams.
We've had some, I would say, some Super Bowl worthy teams, just on paper at least.
Yeah, we are.
So there's no reason we shouldn't at least get to an NFC championship. This nigga's Joel Embiid.
Like I said, times change, people change. He got him a new baby now. He's a lot more. He's about to get married. He's relaxed. Life is good.
If you ask me, it sounds like he's comfortable. And it sounds like whatever he gets into, it's whatever. I'm getting paid $60 million. I'm going home to my wife and my kids because none of this truly matters. I don't think that's what he's thinking, of course. But that's what it's like.
He could be like, I got to leave a legacy for my kid.
Thank you.
He's already built a legacy. He's a Dallas Cowboys quarterback.
No, he has not built a legacy. He's just a famous. He's just a famous NFL player. We see him walking around everywhere. He ain't built no legacy.
You think Charles Barkley has a legacy since he has?
Right. If I see that nigga walking around the street, I would walk right past Charles Barkley.
Has a legacy.
What is
on
it?
TV? Nigga.
TV on TV.
It's called the round mound of rebound.
Nobody knows that.
That's what I'm saying. I did not know that. I did not know that.
Right. See, most people know Charles for being on
TV. He's not Michael Jordan. He's just on TV. I know him from TV. Yeah.
You don't watch, but anyways.
I know Michael Jordan. Well, exactly. That's the thing. Legacy is everybody knows you, Michael Jordan. You don't go to watch basketball to know Michael Jordan. You wearing his shoes, probably. Nobody knows Charles Barkley. Nobody knows Dak Prescott.
But that's the thing. People do know Dak Prescott. He's the
people that watch football though, and he's an American team.
Don't even gotta be. He's on plenty of commercials. His face.
Right. Look. If I go ask Taylor, do you know who the quarterback is for the Cowboys? And if I go ask her, do you know who number 23 for Chicago was? Do you know what shoes do you have on? She would know that. She would not know the quarterback. That's the important thing. That's the legacy. That's the legacy. It's not to discredit his ability.
Jordan, though, you got to pick Jordan. Jordan's legacy goes well past basketball.
Way past basketball.
Okay. LeBron.
We all know Jordan's from his shoes alone.
But that's a legacy. That is legacy. That's long. That's forever. Because he sucks.
I'll name.
Who wants to buy Dak Prescott? Who wants to buy Dak Prescott cleats?
All right, Dad. I'll do you one better. I got one for you. Championships don't necessarily lead to your legacy. Tim Duncan got five championships and is not even brought up in the conversation for greatest power forward of all time.
He's not relevant.
A, he played in San Antonio. B, his personality was quiet.
That is important. That is important. It's not just playing the sport. That's why you have a fan base.
It's the excitement. It's the
it's the fan. It's a show. Right. We're watching a show, so you got to build the community to watch the show.
Okay, Dad. Let me ask you this: you're a Cowboys fan. You don't think Tony Romo has a legacy?
Yeah, absolutely.
Did he win anything?
No, he did not. He was the Cowboys. He was the Cowboys quarterback. We're talking about
he's just the Cowboys
popularity,
but his legacy
alone.
Dak Prescott is not popular, Trey. I'm telling you, nobody knows that nigga.
I know him.
Y'all are football
How many
fans.
people you know named Dak? Thank you. Thank you. One.
Prescott at that too. I don't know Prescott
One.
either. I don't
Thank
know
you.
Prescott.
One. You hear the name Dak, you do not think he's some guy working at the Waffle House. Sorry about the Waffle House reference again, but you don't.
You're attacking Waffle House back.
I'm attacking the Waffle House. Yes. Yes. You only know one Dak. That's it.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
All right.
Okay.
With his face all over the place. I get what you're saying as far as winning I'm just saying winning championships is not the only way to build.
Well, no, it's not even winning championships. It's just okay. Let me go. It's popularity.
It's popularity.
Popularity. That's
right,
legacy
fine.
too.
Will it increase his popularity? Sure. Does he not already have enough popularity to be a household name? Yes, exactly.
He does.
Exactly. Yes,
does he not have enough?
He's already a household name.
Because he plays for the American football.
Thank
American
you.
team.
Because
But nobody. But Trey.
Dak. Didn't we just?
That's not the same thing. I'm only buying this nigga's jersey because he's the quarterback for the Cowboys, not because he's Dak Prescott.
Does it improve?
Different.
Does it improve his legacy? Sure. You were making it sound like he don't have one already. Yeah, he does.
No, that nigga does not have a legacy.
Yes, he does. He was a Dallas Cow. Yes, he was. He's a Dallas Cowboys quarterback.
He's a Dallas Cowboy quarterback. That's the legacy. It's not Dak Prescott. You see what I'm saying? It's different.
It's the same. He's the same.
No, it's not. It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. It's not.
Yes, it is.
I don't care what y'all say. It's not the same thing.
All right.
Agree to disagree. Is that what it's called?
Agree to disagree.
Agree to disagree.
I'm so mad at that damn show. Agree with me. Agree with me.
We will agree to disagree on that.
I hear you. Winning championships, certainly having popularity and personality and stuff certainly improves on those things. But there are certain things that kind of already give you that cachet. Being the point guard for the Lakers, cachet. Being the quarterback for the
Dallas Cowboys.
We want to say that. Is that okay?
So look, being the big name
is that,
for the Yankees.
But look, is that popularity?
For the Yankees,
is that popularity? No. Let's take legacy out of it. Is that popularity that they're getting because they're the face of a really known team gonna last forever? Or is that just a now thing because they're the face now?
It lasts forever.
It lasts forever.
If you're a Cowboy, it lasts forever.
For sure.
I don't know. I don't know who the quarterback was before Tony Romo.
Troy Aikman.
I don't.
Here,
y'all are missing it. Y'all are football fans.
You don't watch
it.
That's because you don't watch football.
You don't watch sports.
That's the argument. That's the argument. That's legacy. People outside of the sport know who this person is. That's the
who Dak Prescott is, though.
Nigga, yeah, because he's a quarterback of the Cowboys. That's my dad and my brother's favorite team.
Legacy.
No, that's my dad and my brother's favorite team. That's different. Why would I not know them? That is different. I'm attached to them. No.
Wide receivers.
Nigga, we just sat there and talked about 2 wide receivers. Pickens and what's the other nigga name?
CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb.
My point. You couldn't even name the best one.
What I'm saying
Dak,
is,
though.
But you know Dak
because he sucks. Yeah, I know Dak. Because I see why. Because I want the Cowboys to win, and I'm seeing why they're not winning, and I'm looking at the quarterback Dak. Yeah, I'm gonna learn his name. He sucks. It's not no legacy. It's different. It's different. Agree to disagree, I guess.
Certain things actually, let us know in the comments. I'm curious. Let us know. Are there certain things that give you, I guess, a head start in the legacy conversation? Like being the Cowboys quarterback.
Make sure y'all say yes.
Make sure you
say Terrell's right.
Make sure you agree with me on this one because I'm right.
I would have to say there are certain things that give you a baseline legacy. Being the Dallas Cowboys quarterback is one of them for sure.
It is. It absolutely is.
100%. We all know who Tony Romo ain't win shit, and I love Tony Romo, but he didn't win a damn thing.
And still relevant. Still relevant.
Household name, and that was before social media. Niggas know who Tony Romo. This nigga was dating Jessica Simpson, bro.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
That was a thing. He was dating, and she was the hottest thing at that time. He was with.
He was dating her. I forgot about that.
That's legacy, bro. That's being Cowboys quarterback, the big man on campus at the Yankees, point guard for the Lakers, or the big man on campus for the Knicks. Like, those are all automatic legacy things.
Automatic.
Melo didn't do a damn thing for New York, and they love him.
That's right.
And they love him.
That's right.
Jalen Brunson, well, we don't know if he's ever going to leave to a championship.
Patrick Ewing,
but
never did a damn.
Patrick Ewing.
Love him to death.
Love him to death.
Love him to death.
John Starks, love him to death.
Love him to death.
So, nah.
I believe y'all putting Dak Prescott in this conversation with these things. But let's just go ahead and move on. Agree to disagree. I thought we agreed to disagree already.
We did.
Is we on next topic?
Yeah. We closing out? I gotta make some dinner.
I want to make that fish so bad. What type of fish?
Hungry, man. Tilapia.
You see me? I just ate a little bit.
Yeah, you kept pausing the screen while you was doing
Yeah,
that.
I had to.
I got one more for you. Quick closer.
Quick closer.
Yeah, quick closer. All right. Heading over back to the NBA, with the season winding down and the NBA offseason approaching, that is one of the more busiest times of the NBA season, and we got two names that may be up for trade: KD and Giannis. So, with those two 7-foot monsters on the board, which one would you rather have? Terrell, go.
KD. Like, that's not even a question.
Wow.
I don't even got to explain myself. You know who I am. I'm Kevin Durant.
Damn right though.
Yeah, KD, man, he can do pretty much what Giannis can do and shoot threes. And shoot threes. So
He'll do it like Giannis though.
Not like Giannis. I agree. Not like Giannis, but he can do. He can drive, dunk on everybody, shoot
50% from the field.
Wait,
I got you.
Can't really play defense, but that's every superstar.
Who would you go with that?
The Greek Freak.
Greek Freak.
That's right.
Why?
He's younger.
That's the only reason?
That's the only reason.
That's
He's
true.
Younger. He's younger.
He's 7 years younger too.
That's a lot of years.
Yeah, that's a lot of years.
That's a lot of years.
Dang, 7 years?
That's a lot of. That's a baby. That's a child.
Giannis right. That nigga just got in the league, didn't he?
Yeah.
Giannis
That's middle school plus 2 years of high school. Okay. So yeah, I'll take Giannis, the Greek Freak.
Giannis is my age, and KD's turns 37 in September.
Yeah, I'll take the Greek Freak.
For sure. I'll give a little cop out. And what'd you say?
KD about as old as LeBron.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he is.
Need to retire this year. Go ahead and wrap it up.
Well, you talking about KD, Steph, Bron?
All of them.
Steph, I know Steph is old, but Steph don't really count that category. Steph is like automatic. Too. Yeah, but he's a bucket. Like he's a different type of bucket.
Steph's got it, man.
He's still got it for sure. So I can't even say nothing. He's the same person forever. So
that's not to say KD and Bron ain't Bron.
Yeah, but Steph is Steph.
To me, Steph is still close to 2016 Steph. Like he's still
right. Steph got fifth graders shooting threes before they go and drive the ball. Steph is
even the fat kid.
Steph is
shooting threes. Yeah,
Steph is still that. He's still got it. Like he's still pretty close to 2016 Steph Curry. Because he never relied on the athleticism like that, and B, that jumper ain't going.
Sasha, come here.
That jumper ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, man, it's different.
But I would personally take Kevin Durant. I'll take Kevin. I'm gonna side with Terrell on this one. Mostly because, like he said, y'all know who I am. Kevin.
No, literally.
With that number one. And
Kevin Durant.
I just think he fits offensively just about anywhere on the league.
Yeah.
If you put Giannis somewhere, you got
on the Knicks
offense around him. What? Go ahead.
KD fits on the Knicks.
Everybody fits on the Knicks.
Yeah, KD fits on the Knicks with or without
LeBron?
Towns.
Yeah.
LeBron fits on the Knicks.
George Brown fits on the Knicks right about
now. KD fits on the Knicks with or without Karl Anthony Towns. KD fits on the Bucks with Giannis. KD fits on the Celtics. KD fits on the Rockets.
The Celtics?
KD fits.
Yeah.
He fits. He
So
I didn't think
does.
about that.
He fits
Yeah.
on the Rockets. He fits on OKC. Like KD
The Lakers?
fits literally. Yes, he fits on the Lakers.
Golden State, he
Golden
fits with
State,
everybody.
Denver,
Denver, yeah.
Minnesota.
Yeah.
Minnesota would love KD.
They need him, boy.
So nah, for sure. Like I think KD fits offensively just about anywhere, and he's still KD. He's another
Yeah.
person that didn't rely on athleticism. I think the Achilles injury kind of or not messed him up, but changed his game a little
Slowed
bit.
him down.
Yeah, slowed him down a
and
little
he's a
bit.
little more reliant on that jump shot. But as far as there's anybody outside of Klay Thompson that can keep up with just pure jump shooting with Steph Curry, is Kevin Durant.
Yeah. I agree.
Mid-range killer. So nah, I would definitely pick Kevin Durant. I think he fits just about anywhere offensively. So I don't think that would be a problem. You put him pick and play. You can just run down screens for him the whole damn game. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He can be Rip Hamilton. Not to disrespect, he can be Rip Hamilton. I know you don't know who that is, Terrell.
You know,
I know who Rip Hamilton is, nigga.
I said, damn, how old are you? Like 12?
Like,
So was he a household name?
no. Yeah. No, I'm saying no to no. No.
So he could definitely be Rip Hamilton, come down off pin downs, run flare screens, down screens. He could definitely just be run, catch, and shoot. And you can put you don't even need to dominate the ball to fit, and he's still got it even at 37. So I would pick Kevin Durant over Giannis slimly because the age.
Yeah, the age, yeah. The age.
I
didn't know he was 7 years young.
7
years.
years. You
That's
can get
a
A
lot.
lot of years to run, catch, shoot, run.
Put him on Giannis on the Warriors.
If you want a quick fix, you go with KD. If you want to stretch it out and build around somebody, you go get the Greek freak.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
If you're trying to win a championship right now, if you're
Go with
Denver,
KD.
Yeah, New York, Denver, OKC if they lose,
Which they're not.
Which
they're not.
You said OKC when they lose though. He said when they lose. He didn't say.
Yeah, I thought he said if.
No, he said when.
He fits in Indiana.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He fits in
Detroit.
He fits it. KD fits literally anywhere. Literally anywhere, bro. Like plug and play. He is like Dad said. You want a quick fix? Go with KD. If you want to build over somebody, go with Giannis because of the time limit. If they were both 30, it's no question. Pick KD.
And in the first place, because this is some sour shit I'm about to say, you never should have left Golden State.
Yeah.
You should have stayed in Golden State. Bro. Dynasty. You should have went over to whatever that GM was at the time, and Steve Kerr. Thank you.
No,
big bad Bob. It was Bob.
Yeah. You know what team should have never broke up?
No, it's not
the Brooklyn Nets.
They never got together.
With Kyrie, James Harden, and Kevin Durant.
They never got together.
They never really got together.
They were together enough.
No,
in the shower.
That ISO ball.
In 3 years, they only played like 30 games together.
30 games.
Yeah, but
they were
together. Out of 246 games, they played 30 together.
That's 3 years.
In 3 years. One or the other was always hurt.
You want to know why?
And then
Load management.
That's a hell of a load management right there.
That wasn't load management.
I don't think none of them niggas be hurt. They do not be hurt for real. Unless you turn Achilles.
That
I don't
wasn't
believe you're hurt.
No, that wasn't low management. The first year KD was gone because
he was out.
So it was just Kyrie.
Yeah.
And then halfway through the second year, you get James Harden. James Harden pulls his or tears his hamstring or groin or something.
Something like that.
First round. And you could tell because he wasn't moving. He couldn't even move. He couldn't even move on offense. So you could tell he was hurt. And then, if I'm not mistaken, next year's COVID. And even when they came back, when they was about to beat Milwaukee, Kyrie twisted his ankle.
Twisted his ankle real bad, yeah.
Yeah, real bad. Twisted his ankle. And no, that was the same one. And James Harden was dealing with that hamstring thing. And they still almost beat Milwaukee.
Exactly.
The toe.
That's the toe.
Next year.
Shout out KD, bro. One of the greatest playoff series by an individual of all, even if they lost. That shit, KD showed what KD was because he was balling for sure. So Me and Terrell would take KD. Dad would take Giannis. And understanding your reasoning, because I agree with the age thing. I think it's a big gap to consider. But I just think just for the teams I named for sure, like Denver, go get KD.
Go get him. The
For
Joker
sure.
and KD together, look out.
Man.
Oof.
And if you can keep Jamal Murray,
Ooh.
stop.
Ooh.
That would be amazing. And
That would be.
on Denver, I would much rather have KD than Giannis.
I would too, in that instance, yeah.
And that for
I
sure.
agree.
Yeah.
For sure. So that'll be all for the show.
Yes, great ad lib, people. There was no script in this, so please keep your comments down to a minimum and hit the damn subscribe button.
Right. That was pretty fun.
Hit the damn subscribe button. Let's get it going.
Yeah, smash that please.
Yeah, smash it. Smash it. Stop being cheap.
It
doesn't cost anything to subscribe.
Or like the video or share. All free.
Right. And any of you who knows any other person named Dak, please put it in the comment. Dak Jones, Dak Johnson, Dak Smith. Let us know, please. Because I don't know.
Dak Williams is
Dak Williams, Dak Green. Because I don't know any other Dak.
Nah, that's true. I don't know another Dak.
Oh man, thank y'all for joining us on episode 15 of Agree to Disagree. A, let us know how y'all feel about Tibbs firing. B, who y'all think is going to win the finals and in how many games. C, did Dallas do enough, and is Dak Prescott a household name? And do other things give you automatic status as household names? And C, would you rather have KD or Giannis? Y'all let us know in the comment section below. We got a lot of questions for y'all, so I expect some answers.
Right.
Absolutely.
And
answers.
Like smash the damn, smash it, break it, punch it. I don't know. Do what you need to do.
Do what you need
makes
to
it
do.
Entertaining for you, do it. But then again, we only on episode 15. Thank y'all for joining us. We appreciate the continued support. Otherwise, anything else to add, fellas?
That's it for me.
Go make cook your fish, Dad.
Everybody say good night. Good night.
All right,
Later.
love you guys.
All right, love y'all. Good night.
Later.